Hello guys, here we are with Wolf. He wants to play. He's strong. Okay. What a face. I'm leaving you. I'm going to play with him. And here we have the other food. Oh, but this one is a big one. Get off me. Oh boy. No, 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 no. He learned that from Wolf. So guys, let's see what we have to do today. Today, we're going to work on the stern piece here, the officers' quarters. Don't know if I will be able to complete that today, but I will certainly try. Let me just say something that I have said many times before, just to make clear. This is a hobby. Everyone makes it the way he wants to enjoy himself, not the others. I will accept criticism if there is a point. I'm not going to refer exactly why I'm telling you that at this moment, but I'm telling again, I'm going to accept criticism if there is a point. If you haven't seen the final result and you criticize the way it is done, this is wrong, because there are more than one ways to do anything. As soon as the result is what you wanted to be. So there is no wrong way, just another way. And here I'm showing you all one way of doing things. This doesn't mean there are not other ways, and none of them is wrong. So I'm telling this once and I'm not going to tell it again. If someone speaks ironic or leave a comment like that to make a point, he will be blocked and ignored. That's clear. Okay? So, let me get the camera on a tripod and I'll get back to you to start. So guys, here are the colors I'm going to use. All from Hamroll. Matte 25. It's not going to be matte, it's going to be gloss, but okay, that's the shade that I had in need. Matte 121, gloss of course black, and some gold of ochre's acrylic. This one, I like the shade. These are the pieces that we need to paint. But before begin painting, because we're going to do some painting over to the ship as well, over here, this is going to be painted. So before apply any paint here, I have to use wood sealer that I'm going to do right now. This is a very quick job, nothing difficult, but it must be done. As I can see, only this part of the ship, is painted blue, this blue, so this is going to be easy. I'm going to use these brushes 50 and 0. I believe they are pretty good for what I'm going to do. Now let me apply sealer here and I'll get back to you to start painting this. So here we are. Let's begin with the ship. I believe we're going to need 2 coats, but okay, we'll find out. Definitely 2 coats. Alright, let me do the other side. Let's continue painting. I'm pretty sure about one thing. These pictures are from an early version. I'm pretty sure about that. I can see here that we have wood pieces. Definitely not. Do not exist over here. I can see depth over here, so there are wooden pieces, definitely. So I have to paint them. I have to paint these pieces too, the lower part at exactly the same color. That's pretty easy. No, I have to let it dry. So, give me a moment to do the other one. Now I'm going to paint blue only the interior here. Don't worry about getting paint in other surfaces. You see what we're going to do. Let's do the other and I'll get back to you. So let me paint it all. Let's do this one. Let me do them all and I'll get back to you. I'm changing the black into acrylic because I want it to dry fast and the gloss won't. Alright. So I have to do all the windows plus these windows, of course. Let me do that and I'll get back to you. Right, let's see now. I hope that it is dry. Give me a moment. You need a flat screwdriver. Let me clean the surface. Now we're going to scratch off the excess paint. Definitely we're going to need to do some corrections after, but this is easy. Remember that we're going to paint over to that part. So you get the idea. You need to do a lot of scratching. This will take some time, so let me do that and I'll get back to you. I switch over from the screwdriver to a blade, a flat one, and did a very good job. Of course, need some corrections right here, some scratches right here, but that's easy. Perfect job. Now these are completely dry, but this needs some fixing. Here we're not going to work with a blade. Here we're going to work with a sandpaper. Perfect. All I have to do now is do the corrections and paint the rest, what is gold of course, with this color. This requires precision because every mistake that I will do will need correction. So I'm not going to film that. It's going to take a lot of time. I will come back to you when these are finished and dry, and we'll proceed of putting them on to the ship. And done. Everything is painted. As you can see, I have done a very good job. All I need to do now is wait for the paint to dry and completely, of course, and put them on the final position. This is almost done, only this paint is a little sticky, as you can see. The blue and the black are okay. Also here The paint is a little sticky. These pieces are okay. So I have to wait. I'll get back to you as soon as the paint is dry. While I'm waiting, I'm going to glue these pieces over to the side. There's nothing strange about that. As you can see, I have the pieces ready. I saw you before, they are already painted, and all I have to do is glue them like they are in the photo. Nothing difficult, nothing strange. Let me do that. Alright guys, let me tell you what I have done so far. As you can see, I have placed the piece. There was nothing difficult. After all, everything was guided through the shape. But what I did is I glued this corner, the upper part, and this corner. Underneath, I left it without gluing anything. So now I can put this piece over here. As you see, it's already in position. Here I have glass, and without any stains or anything. After all, underneath here is going to be another piece. All I have to do now is cut the piece according to this shape and glue the other piece underneath, and it's perfect. So let me do that. I'm struggling to adjust them correctly. I need to do a lot of work, so I'm not going to film that. I found out that first piece that it must go is the top. So according to the top, you can adjust the middle piece, that it's this one, and the lower piece, then that it's this one. But the lower piece is the hardest one because you have to cut, as you can see here, the strip, and also maybe you need to cut a little bit this wood strip to make space. This is the hardest part. This will take a lot of time, so let me do that, and when it's finished I'll get back to you to show you the finished result. Cut it with some additions, of course. I had to use one piece of wood over here, some wood putty over here, another piece of wood over here, some wood putty over here, and as you can see, some wood putty over here. Of course everything needs painting, but I have it, and it looks very, very beautiful. So this was the stand and the officer's quarters. Of course I have to do the other side. The other side is not complete yet. A lot of work, guys, at least 1 hour for this piece, and I have to repaint everything, of course, but I will place the other piece first and then I will repaint everything. Thank you very much for watching. Of course we have lots of work to do. In the next video probably I will throw on the lantern to have a test run to see how the lights are. I would love to see how the lights are at the moment, but I need to put the other piece on the other side, of course. So thank you again very much for watching. Don't forget the super thanks ability, and I hope to see you in our next video as well. Take care.